Okay, we're going to be discussing universal precautions. So we're going to start with hand washing. So you'll turn on the tap and make sure that your water is hot. And then you'll use antibacterial, antimicrobial soap. And you'll work the soap up to a lather, making sure to wash the insides of your hands, between the fingers and the tops of the hands. And also getting under the fingernails. And when you rinse your hands, you'll want to rinse them in a downward motion so that the soap is being washed off of the hands one at a time. And you'll wash your hands for at least 20 seconds, but the recommended is 30. Ensuring that the tops, underside, and fingers are all clean. And then I always turn off the water with my elbow so I'm not touching the tap again. And you'll dry your hands with paper towels so that you're not contaminating your freshly cleaned hands. And then anytime that you will be coming into contact with bodily fluids, you will want to wear gloves. So you'll glove your hands in preparation for contact with any kind of bodily fluids. When you're removing your gloves, in order to avoid making contact with any of the bodily fluids that you may have come in contact with contaminated gloves, you'll pinch it about the wrist and remove your hand, and then you'll grab it. You'll reach 2 fingers under the cuff of your glove and then pull off, maintaining that first glove inside the other glove. And you can throw those away. Other universal precautions include barrier protection, which is putting a bandage over any open wounds, wearing a face mask when you are sick, or if you are going to be in a position where you're at risk of having any bodily fluid splash into your nose or mouth, wearing a gown when you're in the same kind of situation where bodily fluids may splash onto you, and then using caution when you're handling any needles or sharps, and then discarding them in a sharps container. If you are pricked by any kind of sharp, then you will want to remove your gloves and go and wash your hands and rinse out the wound, and then you'll use the barrier protection where you'll cover up that wound, and then you'll want to glove. And then discard any and all contaminated material. So that would include any chucks pads, any disposable things, and then removing any blood or bodily fluids from towels, washcloths, anything of that sort. And then washing clothing and towels in hot water.